Hey guys, what's up? This is Zimmy and Basis. This is something I've been wanting to talk about for a very, very long time. People discriminate glam metal because apparently it killed off or messed up a lot of genres of metal that was happening in the 80s. It pisses me off. Even Eddie Trunk said, hey, they just want to be a normal metal band, but people just want to talk shit about them, including people who are in different bands like thrash metal bands to heavy metal, speed metal, everything. So, excuse me. Here's what I want to say, okay? Glam metal is different because they don't want to be the same. They don't want to be all thrash metal. They don't want to be heavy metal. They wanted to be different. They wanted to have a different gimmick. They wanted to have a different sound. And look what happened. Big great bands came out of it. You have Motley Crue, Rat, you have Twisted Sister. All those bands are still going, and Motley Crue is on their final fucking tour. They were glam as hell, and I don't understand why people hated them. They are heavy, and Twisted Sister. Dee Snider is a badass, and he wore makeup, and he was just Poison was amazing too. Rat and Roll for life. Because I saw Rat, I think 5 years ago, and it was amazing to see them live. Aerosmith fell into the glam metal scene, but kind of. But I still see them as hard rock, heavy metal ish, and that kind of genre. Um, it's it's mind blowing because look where Kiss is. They're discriminating them because they're wearing makeup and looking like girls. Well, you might as well make fun of Kiss. Kiss wears makeup, but they're heavy. They may have made like a disco album at one time, but who gives a shit? Fucking Kiss is awesome. I don't understand why. I understand that thrash metal hates glam metal because they're different. They were getting all the girls, etc. But here's the thing: why hate a different band? Just because you're different in the same genre. We're not talking about rap or anything. If you got your fan base, if you got people coming to it, and you're making good records, then what's the fucking problem? Metallica is still selling out, which I don't care for them nowadays because I like Jason Newsted better in the band, and James' voice is just kind of gone down in my opinion. But I'm not saying none of them suck. I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion. I like them back in the late 80s, early 90s era. I mean, Anthrax is still making it big. Slayer's still making it big. Megadeth is. They all hated them because they look like girls and stuff. Well, look where you guys are. Fucking selling out in stadiums. You got Motorhead, who's speed metal. Yeah, they had one person who looked like he was somewhat part of the glam metal scene. He only lasted so long, but damn, Motorhead's still a big ass band. You got fucking Venom, who, yeah, they did have their hair big. So did Slayer. But you don't need makeup just to look good. That was their gimmick. It's thrash metal's gimmick. Jeans and just a t-shirt. And you rocked it. Def Leppard, look at them. They had their hair big. They fucking wore somewhat of makeup. They fucking rocked. Guns N' Roses, they had early makeup. But you know what? In their early days. But you know what? They're still a big ass selling band. I mean, even Ronnie James Dio said, "Oh, we started something amazing, and here comes Poison ruining what we have, and let's see how many 14-year-old girls we can fuck. I love Ronnie to death. I really do, but in my opinion, Ronnie still made great music. It didn't bother him one bit. He made Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath, everything big. It's still good to this day. I mean, look at Striper. They were fucking glammed as hell. They had their own gimmick. Dress up like fucking bees. But look, they still fucking rocked it. They did it. They sang Christian metal. They were not glam at all, in my opinion, because they sang more about Jesus than anything and God. Yeah, they had glam appearance, but that was Christian metal. Look at these punk people. Punk. People who hated punk. Even glam metal hated punk. Heavy metal people hated punk. Judas Priest, all of them. They still have a big following. It's just people hating other things for gimmicks to what they look like. Because I'm still going to keep on going. People with black metal to death metal. Look where fucking King Diamond came from. He wore makeup. He had a great storyline. I'm not a big fan of Merciful Fate, but Merciful Fate did a bunch of cool stuff. King Diamond sang a bunch of great storytelling albums. So you might as well say he's a Kiss ripoff. I'm not trying to hate on people. I'm just trying to say all these bands are great. I love them all. But I hate when they discriminate. Because, I mean, look when Living Colour came out. They're all black. Nobody knew black people would do rock. Because you know why? Because it was so racist back then. And, I mean, of course, people, gangs and whatnot, still going strong in the 80s. But they fucking loved metal. Living Colour made it. They still fucking kick ass. You also have... Oh, what's another great band? Some other great heavy metal bands. UFO is a great band. Strangers in the Night. No glam influence at all. Uriah Heep. No glam influence. Fucking they kicked ass. Now, a great band. Boom. Ex-Japan. Glam as I'll get out. They had some of the biggest effing hair I've seen. But these guys played speed metal like it was nothing. Just listen to their song Kurunai. It is heavy. They have heavy speed metal music, but they're glammed out. I mean, like Loudness. Loudness was heavy, but then they fell into the glam metal scene. But look, they're amazing. They're still rocking today. AC/DC, they hated it. They hated glam. They're still selling out. So, I don't understand why there's still a big debate, still battle going on between all these genres. All the genres are amazing. I love every last one. Who cares if glam metal rocked for a decade? Thrash metal still made it. You're still playing on MTV. Fucking Motorhead, punk, Christian metal, death metal, heavy metal, everything was still playing. MTV. You had fan base. You had fans. I don't understand why it's a big issue. So, my final thoughts on this. All bands are amazing. I just don't understand. Eddie Trunk quoted, they all want to be metal bands. Stop discriminating and just enjoy the music. If you don't like it, fine. Don't listen to it. but don't discriminate just because they look like girls. That was their gimmick. Kiss had makeup gimmick. Death metal had their gimmick. Speed metal had their own gimmick. Everybody had their own gimmick. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this episode. So, anyways, all right, guys, this is progressive, progressive metal too. I'd like to throw in Rush, Dream Theater. A few of them had big hair, but they were different. And Rush is still a big selling band. So I just want to throw that in. So, alright, guys, this is Immune Basis. I talked and/or ranted about why people discriminate, glam metal, other bands, etc. And I hope you all have a good day or night when you're watching this. Thank you.